Alright, hello and welcome everybody back to the stream. My name is Ursa CFI and I appreciate all you guys stopping by. Today we're going to be flying with my good buddy Lonnie, Mr. Flight Sim Gaming. He is currently live as well. He's going to be taking the A350 and this is his route, his flight. I just said I'd tag along with him. So we're going to be doing that. I want to say thank you to WInwing for sending me the Ursa Throttle and the Pack 32 as well, which is the spoiler and flaps and all that kind of cool stuff you guys can see. So I really appreciate WInwing for sending me that, and we will be using it in today's stream. I've kind of hooked it up with my mount. I'll show you guys in just a second. Let me just get the cameras going here. One second. There we go. So all the cameras on. We got 3 cameras going now. We have one camera for the FCU and the PU Air Korea PLTA. One camera for the FMS and the thrust lever kind of quadrant. So I've kind of jerry-rigged it to a mount like this, and it works quite well, I think. Just gonna make it a little bit smaller in the camera side here because I made it big for an earlier video. Anyways, that's gonna have to do for now. And then one camera for the side stick. So we have a camera basically for everything. And yeah, so it should be pretty cool. I'm still kind of messing with the cameras in terms to get them nicely cropped and everything. So let me just go ahead and do that for you guys now. And we'll be good to go. Alrighty, we'll start with that. And we're going to get this flight on the road. Lonnie's already started, so we're going to get this going here. I appreciate everybody watching. Dad Aviation, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Congrats on 10K. Thank you so much for that as well. I want to mention as well, for the 10K stream, I've just received 3 out of the 4 gift cards that we're going to be giving away. So for the 10K stream that is coming up, we're just going to have to get the rest of the giveaways kind of sorted, and then we'll be ready to do the giveaway. It's probably going to be the 15th or the 20th of October. Once I get the last card, I think we'll be good to go, and I'm going to publish the advertisement for it. And yeah, and then we're going to get going. I can't speak. Oh, that's weird. My sorry for the flickering, guys. Unfortunately, that's that is Microsoft 2024 in its beta state. So that's unfortunately what we're going to have to deal with. But anyways, expect a review on this to come out shortly. I'm actually in the editing phase of doing this. I have a review for the PU Air Korea Garmin 530 that'll be coming out very shortly as well. And what else? I have just too many reviews to make. I have the Rosefire A107 overhead panel coming, so I'm gonna need another camera eventually, but we're gonna get everything going well for you guys. So let's go ahead and get things started. We already started boarding and fueling. I've already initialized this page already, so we're good to go on that. Let's go ahead and go down to our, or go over to the overhead panel. External power connected. Everything else here is looking okay. I got a fault in the mode selector, that's fine. That's kind of weird. Huh. Alright, we can check that out real quick. Maybe there's an MEL in the airplane. Nothing in that one. Yeah, a lot of flickering. This is pretty annoying in 2024, man. The flickering is incredibly annoying. So, oh, I think it's because my start switches went up before the time of the recording, so that hopefully will go away later on. We're going to go down to the FMS, though. We'll press ATSU, ALC, flight init, request the data. We do have Cleveland Center online. I don't know if they're controlling us, but I got an ACARS message from them, so I guess we are. We'll press init, request init. That's going to load everything up for us nicely. Going to get Navigraph charts up and running for you guys for later as well. Alrighty, we're going to be flight 2697. Oh yeah, looks like we do have Cleveland Center controlling us. Awesome, that's pretty good. We're going up to flight level 400. That's pretty ambitious. I think that's kind of a waste, but no, I put that in the wrong section. I had to put that also in the wrong section, but let me fix it up. Cost index of 15. We're not going to do that. We're going to do 65. Entry out of range. Well, it wants it. Let me make sure I selected A321. Oh no, I selected A340. That makes sense. Let me go ahead and change that in my flight plan here, because I'm like, that's probably not going to work, and that's why it doesn't work. Alright, we're just going to disconnect from vPilot really quickly. Hopefully you guys days are going well, or night, or whatever you are. Alright, that makes more sense. 380. It's not that. It's only 2,000 feet really, but throw that in there. We'll press the next page button. We're going to wait on our final load and fuel. We're still fueling up, as you guys can see, so we're just going to wait on that guy. We'll press flight plan, Detroit departure, and we'll be departing out of runway that says 21 right. Does our ACARS message say anything else? Departure frequency, plan 22 left it wants. So we're going to plan 22 left. 22 left, and the departure SID is the Kalen 3. There we go. With the SU-4 transition, the only one that we got. Awesome. We'll insert that. Minneapolis arrival. Over there in Minnie, the weather, they're expecting 30 left, 30 right. We're going to be approaching from the southeast. Probably going to have us on 30... Probably on 30 right, I'd imagine. So I'm going to plan 30 right, and we can... we just went to Minnie. I think... we need more right rudder in here because he flies in a Mini quite a bit. Classic Jet, welcome. Happy Friday to you as well. Would you recommend the WInwing throttle or the Bravo throttle with Airbus attachments? If you're like an Airbus guy, this is much better than the Bravo attachments for any Bravo attachment you can find. One caveat, and I've already spoken to WInwing about this. I think this was my fault, but I've actually when I went to go pull the parking brake, it popped with a spring that came out. So this comes right off. This doesn't work. This is just for show today. It does work, actually. I can twist this part, but I'm going to have to find that spring wherever it went in my house. It went somewhere I can't find, and then reattach that. So I'm in talks to get that fixed. They're being very, very supportive with that. And so I'm very appreciative to them helping me with that. But no, this is fantastic. The detense feel you get from this in the reverse, you get an actual access in the reverse, whereas you don't get that in the Bravo. The flaps have all the detented switches. The spoilers that push down, nice for it. It's really, really good feeling throttle set. I would say go for this if you can afford it. If you're going to be a WInwing or an Airbus guy, this is it. You can also turn your detents off with a click a button like that, and now your detents free flow. There's no detents, and then on, and then you get the detents back. So really, really cool. We're gonna plan 30 right for the time being, and we'll change it in the air if needed. We're doing the Killer 3, and that's going to be via the CAMA transition. We'll go ahead and execute that. That's all been entered in as well. We can go overhead to the secondary flight plan. We can copy the active flight plan there, and we can go perf Let's go over to the iPad here. By the way, guys, go check out Mr. Lonnie Flight Sim Gaming stream as well. He is currently streaming, so go check him out. Appreciate you guys watching and liking on the horizontal and vertical stream. Dominic, welcome, welcome. All right, we're still loading up some stuff here. You can see we're still getting up there. Gross weight, let's see if there's a planned gross weight. Well, I guess I could check my flight plans. First, see all the flickering, man? This is really, really irritating to see all the flickering. Super annoying. Planned ramp of 14.8, that's in pounds. Go ahead and I'm gonna go mass balance, reset all, because I think it had a 340 loaded up. Mass balance, load. We're just do instant, so it's ready to go. Alrighty, so I just want the iPad. There we go. We're gonna send it off to the MCDU. So our init page 2 has been completed now. As you guys can see, it's all been entered in there. And then we're gonna go perf page on this guy, and on here we're gonna go departures, 22 left, sync, calculate, 54, 58, 58, flex nose, flap 2, nose of 0.6, and flex 56. We can go ahead and send that to the MCDU, and it all gets populated in there, and we're good to go on that. Let's go to the overhead panel and start up the APU. The master switch on, and the start switch. Christian, welcome on the vertical stream, says, is it worth the upgrading from the Thrustmaster throttle with expansion pack? So it depends on what you value. If everything is working for you, then you don't really need to spend more money if everything's working and you're happy. If you're not satisfied with the quality of the Thrustmaster, or you'd like to upgrade from the Thrustmaster, or maybe you can sell your Thrustmaster, this is definitely, from my experience, I've tried the Thrustmaster at friend's house and various aviation stores we have that sell it in person. You can try them. I have never owned it, so take my word for what you want. But the feeling of this and the feeling of the Thrustmaster feels a bit like a toy. And there's some things on here that are too, like these they feel better than the Thrustmaster, but they're still a little loosey-goosey. And this, you know, this kind of odd. But the thrust levers, they have a really good feel, solid feel to them. This spoiler is an incredible feeling, where it takes so much force to actuate it down and all that. So very, very good, especially with the flap D10. So in quality terms, you're going up quite a bit. But just know that you are going to be, you know, it is an Airbus throttle set. So if you already have one, you might not necessarily need it, but if you really want an elevated experience, this will give you an elevated experience, in my opinion, at least. Does it work with the default 320? I'm sure it does. I've never tried it, but it probably does. Anyways, the APU is online. Let's go ahead and turn the, not that one, the APU bleed can be turned on, and the external power can be selected to the off position. Let's go ahead and get Cleveland Center all tuned up. Man, the flickering is going nuts, man. It's when I look outside the flickering happens, it seems like. Yeah, this is everybody's kind of experiencing this, unfortunately.
1303 with information Bravo, ready for taxi, 21 right, Detroit. Delta 1303, only 29.
Alright, squawking 0661.
Victor Mike, cross route line 9 left at Golf.
Oh, not that one.
21
Turn
right,
that on.
uniform Golf, Victor Mike.
And we'll go beacon light on.
Delta 1303.
Fuel pumps. Seatbelts, smoking. We're going to go ahead and disconnect all our stuff here. Don't really know what GSX is kind of wanting from me, but waiting for your action to open aft.
Fenix
No.
78, descend pilot discretion, maintain 10
Go away.
10,000.
We need to push back.
altimeter 3030.
Let me get a notepad out so I can have my taxi clearances and all that kind of stuff ready to go and ready to be typed here. We are Delta 2697.
Delta
And
2166,
we have information Victor.
Delta 2166 passing through 4000.
Delta 2166, roger, climb maintain level 280, delete speed restrictions.
And it says 1987 for taxi. It doesn't say about pushing, so we're just going to push whenever we want. Let's set this up. Constraint. We'll press B for the altimeter.
1775, Cleveland Center.
On the
radar
KLIN
contact,
3,
welcome.
we're going up to 17,000 is the max, but off 22 left, it's 9,000. We're going to set 9,000 up from the 22 left side of things. And we're good to go on that. That's all been set up. Manage, 9,000. Take a quick look outside to see if there's anybody here.
Hey, Cleveland Center, Endeavor
The couple of tow bars lying around. I don't think they have that in real life.
Right.
I can tell you they don't have that in real life, actually. There's usually one or two, maybe, but not 5 lying around.
Runway, correction, RNAV 2, Jill, runway 209, clear for takeoff.
We're going to have a pretty long taxi ahead of us. We're going to be going to the left, so we're going to face north for the most part, northeast.
RNAV 2 Jewel, Endeavor 4124, clear for takeoff, 21 right.
American 1813, welcome to
Will
Detroit.
this throttle work with 350? Yes, it works with 350. I've used it in the 350. I've used it in the 340. It works with everything. You just got to map it.
American 1813, make the right on Whiskey, Whiskey Papa 3, hold short 3, left to Papa 3.
All right, Whiskey and Whiskey Papa and hold short of, what was that?
Hold short 21 right at Papa 3.
All right, we'll hold short at 21 right at Papa, American 1813.
Nose to the left. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and release the brakes. How are the sim sounds, guys? Are they too quiet? Can put them up if you guys want there. Now we're starting our push now. Cleveland Center, it's Delta 2697, just pushing out of Alpha 8. We had a bit of a discrepancy in our flight plan. If we can resend for the clearance up for a 321, please. Thanks.
Alright, that's 2697, what was the discrepancy in the flight plan again?
Aircraft type 340, but my mistake was 321. Should put in their new flight level 380.
Alright, so you are a 321 or you are a 340?
We are a 321, going with a 380.
Roger, I'm showing you in here just as you said as an A321, and that's why I'm 380.
Perfect, thank you so much.
And were you ready for taxi?
Negative, about 2 minutes.
Roger, just give me a call, no rush. Endeavor 4124, radar contact, south speed passing.
3000, Endeavor 4124.
Hi, sounds fine to me.
Endeavor
Perfect, Low. Thanks for stopping by.
Sample to 370, delete speed restrictions.
370.
Alright, we're going to set the brake. We're going to set our engine crank to the start position. Alright, engine system, or the gauges have kind of appeared. The packs have gone quiet. We'll go ahead and pull and select number 1.
86, we have a field in front of us on Papa, so I think it's the same scenery.
Lone, I'd imagine
Roger.
so.
Brake American 1813, hold position for now.
We're holding position, American 1813.
Alright, Delta 1686, turn left on Papa 3, cross runway 21 right at Papa 3, and then taxi via Mike, hold short 9 left.
Left turn on Papa 3, cross runway 21 right at Papa 3 and hold shot.
Really not supposed to do that, but I'm going to say
9 left on Mike.
go away.
Delta 1686.
Supposed to wait till both engines are up and running.
1813, you can
Unless
follow
you're doing a single engine
cross
start,
runway,
but-
cross runway 21 right at Papa 3, and then continue taxi via Mike, Foxtrot, hold short 9 left.
All right, we'll follow them across 21 left, and Mike Foxtrot will hold short.
All right, guys, let's do a
American 1813.
We'll do a single engine taxi for the time being. It's a pretty long taxi. Just
JetBlue
a big straightaway.
2686, Cleveland Center, radar contact, welcome.
Now, I don't know the correct single-engine taxi procedures for an Airbus. I'm going to use my CRJ ones, and they're probably about the same because an airplane's an airplane.
That
So
is
you'll need bleed air. We'll keep the APU on.
330.
So for the time being, we can keep the APU bleed, keep the APU on. We can go ahead and put our starter back to the norm position for the time being. Auto brakes to the max. Actually, we're going to do all that after we... I wouldn't know. Yeah, we're going to do all that stuff maybe after we get our engine started.
We're just going to hold short of 21 right at Mike 6. Just need to run some numbers before departure.
Delta 1303 Heavy, roger.
Any Airbus guys out there doing single engine taxis, let me know if they put the auto brakes on or arm the spoilers and all that before they leave. I'm going to taxi with it off, and then once I get my other engine up and running, I'm going to go ahead and run my after start flow, the one I know that I made up for myself.
Delta 1686, cross runway 9 left at Mike. Continue taxi to Mike.
Cross runway 9 left on Mike and continue on Mike, Delta 1686.
American 1813, cross runway 9 left at Fox.
We're just going to get a word in here. We'll get to taxi.
Have
I'll
a good one.
All right, we'll cross 9 left
Officer
at Foxtrot, and then Foxtrot Hotel Kilo, American 1813. Thank you.
There we go. Includes Delta 2697 ready taxi now.
Delta 2697, around my 22 left taxi via Bravo Kilo, cross 9 left at Bravo.
Bravo Kilo crossing 9 left at Bravo. Delta 2697, thank you. All right, taxi clearance received, taxi light on. Parking brake is off. Go ahead and add some left thrust there. All right, Bravo Kilo, I see 9 left, so it's basically going to be a little bit more left, more thrust there. My brake's inverted. Or does it just need that much thrust to get rolling? I feel like GSX
Phoenix
is
78 Cleveland Center,
somehow
roger.
still connected.
Just like the visual approach from my 108, unless you like something else.
Yeah, I feel like GSX did something here.
Roger, you can expect that.
That's strange.
That is 1658, New York Center decided not to show up today, so radar service terminated, change advice approved. Have a good one.
I can't move.
United 1658.
Let's do this. You'll get out of something there. Yeah, we should be able to move. We have a lot of thrust that should definitely be moving us, so that we're somehow bugged / stuck right now to the ground. I'm gonna go check my rudders. Yeah, I'm stuck. You guys have any ideas? You still prefer MSFS? Sorry, Lone, I'll get to your comments in a second here. Hey, Lucky, welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, let's go ahead and start the other engine. And I don't think we need it.
Delta 1686, ready to go.
Yep. Delta 1686, ready to go.
We'll start 2.
Delta 1686, RNAV 2.
Okay, the chocks are out. The GSX has been reset. My parking brake is off. My physical brake is off in case it needed it there as well.
03 in front of us.
Yeah, he's up there at Mike 6.
Is that GSCC pushback? Oh, it's GSX. Sorry, stepped away for a sec. No worries, Jet. Yeah, GSX has been reset.
On scenery.
Roger, just hold positions now then.
Maybe it is.
1303, you're ready to go.
We're not ready to go. We'll just log
Chocks.
off until we're ready to go. That's fine for 1303.
You can do that, or you can just pull forward and to the right into the run-up pad. That's probably just as easy.
Alright, we'll pull forward, Delta 1303.
There was a Fenix update. I did the update.
Delta 1683.
Yeah, there's something holding me here.
The company 350 is going to be
we're rolling now.
run a pad there.
We might just need 2 engines. That's insane. Or the chalk on, chalk off thing did it.
1686. Thank you so much.
No worries.
I have no idea, guys.
Phoenix 78.
Alright, well, let's go APU bleed off. We'll do the rest of the start, I guess.
5000.
APU off. Auto brakes armed. Flap 2. Spoilers armed. Crank off. That was strange. I'm pretty sure you can go with 1 engine on this, but who knows? I quit using GSX because of this issue. It happened a lot for me. Yeah, man, GSX is, in my opinion, GSX is actually possibly my worst add-on ever. I have a hard time recommending it. It just does really visual stuff. It doesn't really do a good job. There's constant updates, constant profiles, blah, 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 reset, lags the game, whatever. So I reinstalled it because I know you guys like to see the things being loaded and all that kind of stuff, but I'm probably going to get rid of it again. It's just kind of annoying. Yeah, I should need 2 engines, single taxis, real life in the bus. Yeah, I didn't think so. I would imagine you guys can do it. I mean,
4124,
still got, you know, a whole engine working.
We're
so
gonna step away maybe about 5 minutes or so. Is that okay with you?
That works. Report back.
Rip it up.
There's another A350, beautiful looking airplane.
Hello, Cleveland Center, Silverwing.
Guys, make sure to go check out Mr. Flight Sim Gaming, Lonnie. He is also streaming this right now in the A350.
Silverwing 55, climb maintain 1T12,000.
Climb maintain 1T12,000, Silverwing 55.
And once we get in the air, guys, the flickering will go away, I've been told, and I think I've noticed that as well. Go ahead and do a TA config at this point. We're also going to go ahead and do our trim. I noticed the INI builds gives me it won't do it if the trim's not set, but in this airplane it will let me take off with the trim not set. I don't know which one is real. I would assume an Airbus would tell you your trim is not set to what it wants to be set to. And it wouldn't give you the takeoff config, but I'm not sure. The RJ does do that. Actually, the RJ doesn't do that. The RJ has a green band, and as long as you're in the green, it'll give you a go. So.
Circus 2 off the Yankee, New York Center's up, line ready to serve the trim.
Yeah, these thrust levers feel really good. I'm just going to tighten it a little bit. I'm very happy with how this all turned out. I have just a regular not WInwing. I got a regular Amazon mount that I've been using forever. I mounted it to these 2 beams you can put. You can kind of see it maybe there, and it just runs this way, lengthwise or widthwise there.
41 Cleveland Center reset transponder.
And then I screwed in.
5777.
Actually, I used 30-pound Gorilla tape here. And then I used Velcro Gorilla tape there so I can unvelcro it nicely. And then I screwed this guy in here, and we basically have a full, setup that I need to do.
Ready to go, just spinning around in the GA area. We'll hold short. 2-1 right at Mike 6.
You can line up and wait, runway 200.
Line up and wait 2-1 right at Mike 6, Delta 1303.
There's Mr. Flight Sim Gaming right there, Mr. Lonnie.
Delta 1303, RNFT Sam's, runway 21 right, clear for takeoff.
Air Flight Sim, welcome. Was going to join, but I was late. No worries, my friend. We're probably going to be doing the return flight, so you can feel free to come with us from Mini back to Detroit. It is very strange, Jet Sim. Yeah. What pushback do you recommend other than GSX? I also have this tool called pushback tool or something like that, but for me lately in the beta, it's been doing very weird, strange pushbacks where it does like this to turn you, like it just goes left, right, like it fishtales you. So there's nothing really else, but unfortunately.
400.
1686, radar contact.
These throttles, man, these feel amazing to use. This is the closest. This and the Warthog are the closest to like the more real feeling throttles in terms of they're not the size. I think is not correct. I'm not sure about that, but I've heard it's not to scale.
Would appreciate it.
But the quality of the motion and how just solid everything feels. Alright, here's Bravo. We're cleared across 9 left at Bravo.
Juliet Sierra Tango, Delta 1686.
I'm gonna speed up a little bit. It's not an active runway, so we don't really need the strobe, so we'll keep it, put it actually be in auto position is where it should be.
Central, good afternoon, United 1653 in Detroit, that means Delta 4, we are ready for push and PDT.
Clear left, clear right, and then we're gonna take the,
start on 2 kilos per face to north.
We're gonna keep following Bravo.
Delta 2697, stay on Bravo, and then make the right turn on Yankee, and continue taxi to Yankee.
Okay, stay Bravo, then a right turn to Yankee, and continue on Yankee, Delta 2697. So I was just about to actually take the left turn on a kilo, but he wants Yankee. So we're just gonna stay on Bravo, which is just straight ahead. And when we get to the fork, we just follow it to the left. I'm gonna turn Toby eye tracker on, guys. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the stream, guys, if you want anything, any of the hardware I'm using, you can find the link in the description. I also have discount codes for Toby eye tracker, Pimax, all sorts of cool stuff. So be sure to check that out. I have also received our 2 giveaway gift cards from PU Air Korea. So we will soon be giving you the giveaway stream, probably later October. And I need to find a free day where I'm off. I have all the cards as well. I think we're still waiting on one. I gotta recheck my email, and then we can do a giveaway. We'll be giving away a CRJ, 2 $50 giveaway gift cards to PU Air Korea, 2 $50 gift cards PU Air Korea, given to us by PU Air Korea. The CRJ was given to us by Hans by Aerosoft.
3000, direct Motor City, Delta 1303.
And we're also going to be giving away some ProDesk Sim gift cards as well. So big giveaway planned to come up. Just have to organize everything. Mr. CSC Gaming, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I'm streaming it again, as you know. I actually say intentions pushback. So tired of GSX, and I already had the SI tab. Yeah, it's not bad. I think I still have say intentions as well, but I don't really use it all that much. Is there an Airbus radio panel of that kind? At the Expo, I saw WInwing has an Airbus panel and an ECAM panel and a gear and all that kind of stuff planned. You can probably expect Airbus to basically make an entire like cockpit at this point, and it'll be fully modular. I hope they get a good pushback tool for 2024. Yeah, I mean, so far GSX is kind of your best bet, unfortunately, but I would like to uninstall it and just run without GSX. I hate that app, to be honest. Oh, and from what I know, on the vertical stream says, what I know, as long as you don't input anything into the THS or the perf, you don't have to set it, and it shouldn't yell at you, but I'm not rated, so... Yeah, well, it is in our perf as 0.6 nose up. Should have known it. I'm not sure. I'll ask my buddy. He's rated on anyway, so I'll give him a shout. He's going to be coming over someday to try these out, and he's going to set my friction for what he says the airplane feels like, and we're going to be good to go. I have the stick basically mapped to what he said to, for the most part. This is Any Builds Detroit, by the way, guys. And once we get in the air, hopefully that flickering will end. It usually does. And the next frequency to come up is nothing, just Cleveland Center all the way. This airplane doesn't want to stay straight. It's liking, you see that? It's liking to just constantly leaning to the other side there. And I'm not doing differential thrust. Even if I have the 0 thrust, it just leans left. I don't know if my rudder got unmapped or there's like a weird axis on it or something. Let me check SimApp Pro really quickly. Oh, it might have gotten changed here. Apply a little bit of the brakes. I'm just gonna recalibrate my rudders real quick as we're taxiing. Don't worry about that. There we go. There we go.
United 1653 after push, ready to taxi.
Now it's going straight. I've been having to fight this airplane the whole way.
Set at 1653,
Put it all the way to the end, the Yankee
22 left,
10.
taxi
Might as
kilo.
well. Why not?
Fuck you, runway 22 left, United 1653.
Is auto rudder off? Most third parties, yeah, it's off. Yeah, we have all that garbage turned off. All right, here's Yankee 10. But then other need it, and I'm often toggling in sim. So usually they'll get to us here. I'm not going to give them a shout.
Cleveland Center, Endeavor 4124, we're back.
Endeavor 4124, Cleveland Center, roger.
So maybe I have to shout them. Usually rural, they just, you know, they're ready to go. They'll call you before you call them, but...
JetBlue
Yeah, we'll give 'em a
2686,
shout.
descend pilot discretion, maintain level 240.
That's enter Delta 2697, short 22 left ready.
Delta 2697, RNF Sam's, on my 22 left, clear for takeoff.
Alright, Sam's clear takeoff, 22 left, Delta 2697. Alright, clear takeoff. We can go lights on. We can also get our TCAS on as well. That'll be nice when they get that panel here. Still got all green. Takeoff configs okay. 22 left's verified.
Phoenix 78,
And
turn
we were
right
clear
heading
left, clear
of
right as well.
010, vectors for the visual approach.
This is Detroit. Yeah, alone, this is Detroit.
A-firm.
Alright guys, you guys ready to go? Get the flex emojis in chat. Gonna have to spool these guys up. We're gonna use our thrust levers. I think this is the second streamer, so you guys have seen these.
Cleveland Center, Endeavor 4124, is there a
Nice in the
chance we can
D10.
see if we can go up to level 410?
Yeah, see that?
4124, climb at St. Paul.
Oh, that's not right.
Alright, we're gonna try and make clear.
Yeah, there's something fighting us on
Endeavor
that left side. It's like there's a brake or a chalk being applied.
United 1653, ready for departure, 22 left.
That's full, almost rudder. I'm full rudder now.
Alright, calling for taxi Pittsburgh, what was the call again?
Yeah, there's something going on.
United 1653, ready for departure, runway 22 left.
Nope, who was it? Pittsburgh calling for taxi.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to reject that.
Piedmont 68, runway 10 center, taxi via Delta.
I'm full reverse. Or full right rudder. Auto brakes disconnected. The brake temperatures
Ready for departure at Metro.
are okay. We're just going to taxi off to the left and we'll tell them we've exited.
1653, runway 22 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 22 left, United 1653.
And Center Delta 2697 to reject 22 left. We're taxiing off now though at Yankee 5. We'll pull off wherever else you need us to sort some problems out here.
Roger. Phoenix 78, turn right heading of 090, join the 210 left localizer, report to photo site.
Have you had flight? Yes, I have. I have had that, Emmett.
United 1653.
We'll take in the ramp here in case someone
Sam,
gets sent up Yankee as well. We don't want to block Yankee, so I'll pull up on Kilo here.
1653.
Delta 2697, do you require any assistance?
Negative. It's just a sim problem, I think. 2697.
Roger, did you want to take back to the runway? You have to go back to the gate. What can I do for you?
Can I hold down this taxi 1 Kilo here, or do you need me to stop somewhere else?
Nope, that works. You can hold short. You can just hold position there for now. Just let me know when you're ready.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Alright, I don't know what caused that one, guys. Full rudder did nothing. Let's make sure this is actually working. That's still working. Both thrusts are obviously
Aircraft calling for
working.
clearance. What airport are you at?
So I don't know why that would cause that. Shouldn't need it, but let me try this anyways.
Roger. Stand by 1.4.
There was an update for the Fenix today. I did do the update as well. Don't know if that had anything to do with it. There would be a reject takeoff checklist you'd probably do at this point as well. I don't have access. Yeah, I don't think it's in that, but I don't have access to one of those.
Phoenix,
That's in here somewhere.
10 left.
Just want to check the brakes really quickly.
And Westman 1340, I don't see a flight plan in here for you. Did you file one?
Yeah, I did, but
Everything is pretty. It's still in the green, so that's all good for the brakes. So we can take back off. Can disarm the
Roger.
the spoiler just to make sure. There we go. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know.
Piedmont 68, fly runway, heading runway 12.
What I do for fix it, Emmett? I haven't. It sometimes still happens. Hey, Mag, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. This is going as usual. My usual streams do. I don't know why that wasn't able to counteract that.
30 degrees, vectors for the visual approach.
Just going to maintain 8,000 right.
See if that'll have anything to do with it. Gonna recalibrate while I'm on the ground here again.
At Silverwing 55, you can expect the visual approach runway 10 left, unless you like something else.
Check some settings. Sometimes they reset. I can check.
Visual 10 left, Silverwing
It's assistance, I believe, right?
JetBlue 2686.
Auto mixture.
Maintain 11,000.
Dunkirk 11,000. JetBlue 2686.
I don't think the rudder's in here. Auto tremor. I don't even have an option for that. So that's off. Not a clue. This is a new one. Yeah, I find them all, man. I find all the bugs. So I'm good at beta testing.
After passing 4,300 now, down to 1653.
Gonna recalibrate as well again. Full left, neutral, full right,
Good direct to
neutral.
United 1653.
All right. Let's turn the go here, ground services. Let's turn the. I'm just gonna kind of do some stuff and hopefully it'll kind of configure it. Maybe we'll do parking brake off. Go and rearm our spoiler.
That is 1775.
That's all still good to go. We can turn our lights off as well. That'll probably be part of the reject URC. There we go. Sweet. And we'll tell them we're ready again. We'll auto brakes max. We'll try it again.
Winds 150.
I'm checking if there's any failures, just in case. Well, looks like it's all fine.
Alaska 17, Twin Center, radar contact, welcome.
Center Delta 2697, ready to try again if possible. Let's check our min brake fuel.
Delta 2697, runway 22 left, taxi via kilo.
2 to left via kilo, Delta 29, correction 2697. Let's go ahead and check my OFP. We're going to quickly check our fuel. Now that we've done a rejected takeoff, we want to make sure that we're still at our fuel required for takeoff. Our fuel required
Cleveland Center,
is 14.2, but we have 1,600 contingency, so we're gonna allot 300 to 400 pounds of contingency towards this, and we'll still be landing with enough, even if we need to go the alternate as well. And reset our flight directors there.
Delta 1303, Chicago Center's closed, radar surface terminated, change by the troops.
The wind's only 10 knots, so shouldn't be the wind either.
See ya.
Also, I don't think a crosswind would ever be that strong, but I have an idea. Fly Boeing. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Just change my entire setup. I'm loving these throttles. I wish I could have gone and used them.
Center maintain 6,000 now.
Yeah, it looks okay. Worth checking sometimes with any sim or plane updates. Yeah, it does sometimes, yeah. Unless you have a brake dragging within the control setup, highly unlikely, but yeah, it's possible. I think if I had a brake dragging, we'd start to do something now. So I'm kind of testing on this straightaway.
Fenix 78, taxi Parker via Bravo.
I'm gonna get a little bit faster here, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see if it starts to pull. Yeah, see how it's pulling? It is definitely pulling that way. Let me recalibrate the brakes just in case. Which one is X, I wonder?
West wind 1340. We file with the flight plan.
Yeah, it looks like my left brake is slightly actuated.
Airport via radar vectors Jackson, Venice file. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect 6,000. 10 after departure. Departure fix should be with me. 119.875. Squawk 1023.
Let's do that. Let's go here.
Westbound 1340. Reback correct. Advisory of taxi.
Put a bit of a dead zone on the brake. Tiny dead zone on the rudder. We'll try again. Bring up the thrust. Feel like a test pilot now. It's already starting. You can kind of already see it starting to go.
The center maintain 3,000.
Huh. Yeah, there's something pulling it. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna say that's definitely a bug of some sort. I don't know what it's related to.
2697, RNAV Sam's, RMI 22 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Sam's, clear takeoff 22 left. I have a feeling we'll be rejecting again, but I'll disconnect if that happens. Thanks.
You don't have to if you don't want to. It's not busy.
Alright, cool, thanks. Alright, clear takeoff, lights on, lineup checklist as well.
United 6350, just to confirm.
That's a giant bump. Just went over.
Alrighty, 2 there once. Let's see, how do I do this? I don't know what either one of you guys said, so somebody got
1340 ready to taxi.
Westwood 1340, did you want runway, let's see here, the ones are 230 at 10, do you want runway 18 or 27?
Oh, they might have it. Well, I've pressed county restart like a million times, so nothing should be there. I blame GSX. Me too, man. I'm just gonna blame GSX.
And Westwood 1340.
Like it needs so much thrust to move. Something's off.
Roger, 1340, contact.
And you also call looking for something from Cleveland Center.
Is my tiller like default to the left or something? Let's quickly give that a try. No, that's centered as well. Alright, 22 left's verified. Takeoff config normal. Lights are on. TCAS is still on. Don't restart. Make sure it's not running in the background. GSX?
Where does it request it?
I don't know how to do that. How to close it completely. Let's try this again. Nav is armed. Yep, it's already doing it. It's doing it. It's the engines. It's like they're putting out differential thrust, but they're not. They're the same amount of thrust. Yeah, there's something going on. Order a coffee for pilot from cabin. All right. No. Yeah, there's something going off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to end the sim, and I'm just going to try loading it on the runway. And if it's still there, then there's something weird going on. Remember, we were trying to do that single engine taxi, we couldn't even move. So we're gonna check this again here. G'day, maybe a quick recalibrate. Yep, recalibrated. Done that one. This sim has been so terrible for a whole month. Oh, it's so bad. Alright, let's just kind of configure that. Chuck those up. I'm gonna put 0 rudder. It's doing it, but very little now. Now I can add a rudder to fix that. I don't know, guys. I think we were just bugged. Worked fine. Yeah. I'll wait till 26 at least, yeah. Well, guys, I'll give you a landing in Detroit. Why don't we do that? Let me just do this, full flap. I'll rearm it. And we're just gonna call it there because I don't really want to restart. I'm kind of done. Also, if you guys have Battlefield 6, I think it's a controller problem, but I'm having a problem where my mouse doesn't aim anything. It doesn't move the screen at all. I've unplugged everything USB-wise, and it still wouldn't work. If you guys have ever seen that before or not. Might have went a little far. Clear the flight director. We'll just give you guys a nice little visual landing. We'll end the stream on that note. And that'll be all she wrote today, unfortunately. But guys, go be sure to check out Mr. Flight Sim Gaming. He's live right now. So he is continuing his flight from Detroit to Minneapolis. He's probably do the return flight as well. Gonna get back on those pappies and we'll be good to go. Get about 15 knot wind from the left, not too bad. We'll need some right rudder in the touchdown. I really love it if Just Flight went and did either a Nimrod and or a Victor, etc. Their Vulcan standard. I don't even know what those are. Uninstall GSX. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm definitely going to. Well, I gave up by 24. It's a consistent tester thing. Yeah, man. It is. It just looks beautiful, though. It's a problem. It runs really well, except for the flickering. That part doesn't run well. Also, this is a Microsoft 20 and 24. What possibly happened? Oh, that happened. Thank you.
Too low terrain.
That was actually a good warning for once. That's why we have flows and checklists, people. Not you're encouraging me to live stream. Yeah. Honestly, live streaming is great. I like to interact with you guys. It's just I can't do it. Like I try. And I try. No, but I try, and you know, stuff always changes. It always happens on stream. Lonnie had that problem today. His V-Pilot wouldn't work, and he had to do all sorts of stuff to get it all to work. Looking at the end of the runway.
30, 20, retard. 5.
Hold that nose. I'll just do manual braking. Don't need max reverse. You can put max if you wanted to by just doing that. All right. Idle. Cut off. These throttles are amazing. Really, really good. No, Lonnie, we had I had a bug on takeoff. I had to reject twice. Due to it, basically, I would set thrust, and then the airplane would just go off to the left like that, and then I'd be full opposite rudder with no change. So there was something bugged. I think it was GSX. We had it on startup too. I was trying to do a single engine taxi. I was nearly climb thrust and it wasn't moving, and it was being weird. So I'm gonna close the sim. These textures look pretty terrible right now, but I'm gonna close the sim. I'm going to uninstall GSX and never install it again. I keep saying that. I've reinstalled it 3 times now, and then we will end the stream there because I'm going to be out of time for the most part. But what I really want to quickly check is I want to just see if there's 2 Detroits, because the textures don't look that great. I got an email back from LXD. They recommended the D106 to send out. I don't even know what that thing is. Let me look that up. D106. They sent me the A107. The D106 looks pretty cool. I don't know where you're gonna put that thing. Oh wait, I was looking at something else. I was looking at the giant monitors. Never mind. The little tiny panel looks pretty sweet too. Honestly, it's kind of all you really need. I'd take that, bro. Take it all day. Get the 5. Call equal butter incoming. Yeah. Oh no, it is that. Okay, yeah, that thing is massive. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I have no idea where you're gonna put that, but if you can't. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to do. If you can't put it anywhere, maybe tell them like, hey, I can't fit that, but you can fit other stuff. Yeah, so it looks like there's no 2 seniors installed. It just doesn't look all that great. But anyways, we're going to end the stream there, guys. Lonnie says, don't worry, man. I'm having my fair share of battles down. My fuel didn't unload until the place did fuel check while taxiing and had to run some things before takeoff. Yeah, man. It's update 4 for me. And I think a lot of people, it's been a never-ending battle of just annoyances. If you're not a content creator or don't like the update 4, I suggest not going to it just yet. It does run so much better than update 3, though. That's the problem. But there's a lot of people getting flickering, a lot of people are getting crashed desktops, a lot of people are having these kind of issues and all sorts of stuff. So that could be a one-off. I think that was just GSX. So we will we'll chop it up to that. That's about it. What happened? We took it off, and you had an uncontrollable left yaw. So rejected once, tried to recalibrate, did all the fancy stuff, did it again, uncontrollable left yaw, restarted the flight just on the runway, and it worked just fine with no GSX interaction. So I'm going to get rid of that thing. As I said, worst add-on in this game, GSX, in my opinion. That should be a free add-on for how much work it requires to make it work. Anyways, we will see you guys later. Appreciate all you guys being here, and yeah, the stream will probably get taken down, but I hope you guys enjoyed looking at this little hardware, the guys that are here. Very, very, very cool. The review on this will be out quite shortly. I'm actually just going to go edit that now, so if you guys want to join me in the Discord, feel free. I'll be in there. I'll be in the Discord, so feel free to join.